Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Daniel. This is Jonathan. Today we are back with Death Note episode 34. Last time on Death Note.
Dang.
I don't know what happened last time. A lot happened.
A lot happened.
Near is really near to figuring out who is who.
Well, I think he's got it figured out.
Well, actually, he got it figured out, yeah.
He's just close to possibly making an arrest.
Making a move.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like, as we saw, as we think, he, you know, L is still a step ahead.
Lights.
He has too many names at this point.
Yeah. It was really cool to see. Also, we brought it up that last episode, but the kind of scenes of them talking to each other when they're not really talking to each other.
Elevator?
Yeah.
It's like how we saw with L and Light do all the time.
Yeah.
And the color changing and all that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Light realizes it's always been a game. It's always been me versus L. Now it's just its errors. I'm just continuing the game.
Yep.
That's all it is. It's like tag, it's like a wrestling match, like tagging someone else in. Yeah. Except L can't tag back in.
Yeah. Right. Unfortunately. RIP. But Nier's got it figured out. He knows who Kita is. He knows they're using Kiyomi as their middle person to communicate.
And he's pretty sure he's
Mikami, got Mikami is what he called ex-Kita.
Ex-Kita, yeah.
And so we saw in the last scene, again, we know that he sent Kiyomi 5 pages from the notebook in a fan letter. And also that he took the picture, right? So he probably sent that over to, well, hold on. Let me take a step back. He sent he sent the picture and the name, right? Because he can see the name of the person.
Right.
And so.
Sent it to her, then wrote on it to basically be a bait.
Yes.
And then they're like, what? And then they look at the notebook and he just wrote down
something random.
But I guess on his phone, he would have to delete the message that he texted Kiyomi as well.
True.
And I don't know if back then the technology allowed you to look at deleted messages and stuff. Or even delete messages like that.
Yeah. They'd have to look at all the, what is it called? Microdata or?
Yeah, it's called metadata.
Metadata. There you go. Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to see what happens with all that. There's like these B stories and C storylines with Misa and all that stuff. So we'll see if we make any progress. I wonder how far Mello has gotten as well.
Oh,
because he probably at this point is probably thinking, but see, Mello is smart. We know he's smart, but Nier figured a lot of this stuff out, and Mello is resorting to like bugging houses.
Right.
That's not Nier's approach.
It's
Nier acts more closer to how L acted.
Right. Off of straight up.
I mean, L did try to bug Light's house at the beginning.
Cameras, yeah, and everything.
With cameras. So, I mean, I guess it's not that far-fetched, but.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and hop in, guys. Before we do it, please consider subscribing to our channel. Full link to reactions are on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes. You have to check those out. We're going to go ahead and hop into episode 34.
Let's do it. Does he report that, though, or does he leave that piece out that he took a picture?
A man who was on the same train as Mikami just collapsed.
Let's see.
He was harassing a young woman and suddenly fell to the floor. It all happened about a half a minute after he wrote something in a notebook. That's gotta be it.
No, see, he took out that detail.
Our next order of business is to get as close as possible to Mikami. But before we rush in blindly, there's something we need to be careful of. And that is the being known as the Shinigami. And we'll warn him if it discovers we're following him.
But the Shinigami can only be seen by those people who have touched the notebook. It's going to be pretty difficult to be careful of something we can't even see.
We're gonna try, no matter how difficult.
Right. Understood, sir.
I don't think we've seen Ryuk talk to him at all, though.
No.
Light's having another one of his meetings with Takada this evening.
With no video.
Right after they started having these encounters, Takada got a phone call from Kira, and all the surveillance cameras had to be removed. The first thing that came to my mind was that they'd be able to communicate secretly by writing messages.
Right.
Everything checks out in here. Huh? I've gone over the entire room and there's nothing in it. There's only the wiretap on me.
Right. Then all that's left is the bathroom.
He's going to set a camera up after the fact.
Maybe. But then he can't use it.
If they really are writing notes to each other.
Oh, he's going to count them?
There's only one way to prove it.
Why do you put something on the bottom?
Right.
Unless he was counting.
I had a private chat with Miss Misa Amana yesterday.
About what?
Whoa,
Oh boy, Light's in trouble now.
Matsuda, is there some reason you're so happy about this?
He's all about the
She's
soap opera.
planning to announce her engagement to you during her appearance at the Pop Music Festival.
Whoa, he's busted. Light's in the doghouse.
No. She thinks we're together because I haven't been able to break it to her yet.
Why should I believe you?
Oh boy.
She was in charge of killing before T. Somehow she gained the same power as I had and found out that I was Kira.
Okay.
In the end, I had no choice but to take her as my partner.
So Misa was doing Kira's killings.
Okay, now she knows.
But right now, I'm the one doing it for him.
He's using me.
Choice with Misa, but he chose me specially
Oh.
to help him.
Is she gonna connect that? She's only using her.
You know, I understand that the world really needs Kira
Oh, man.
right now, but I just can't help but wonder, will the day ever come when you and I can be together? I can't help but hate Kira for choosing you as his spokesperson because it keeps us apart. I don't mind if he kills criminals, but we've done nothing wrong. We have the right to lead happy lives, don't we?
But that could only happen if Kira wasn't around.
You're right. If only Kira wasn't around.
Is she reading that?
Kira should be arrested.
Telling you, set him up.
Wait a minute, Kiyomi. Do you seriously mean that?
Yes.
All right. But if I'm going to arrest him, I'll need your help. You'll be putting yourself in danger. After all, I'll be defying the police, and you'll be going against Kira and the entire world as well.
Golly.
Are you sure that's okay?
And he looks at her and nods. Like, you say yes.
All right. If cooperating with you means that we can be together, then I'm prepared to make that sacrifice, Light.
What a turnaround! Just like you'd expect from our guy. He was able to move the conversation from cheating on Misa to getting Taki to help him.
Golly,
He's
dude.
talking to himself.
What's going on?
He was too far away for me to pick up his voice, but I recorded video of his lips moving. I'm sending you the footage I was able to get. It's of Mikami during his lunch break.
Is that you, Shinigami, is what he said.
Dang.
Oh, dang, professional lip reader.
How do you get...
Ever since he
Relives.
handed me the notebook, he hasn't reappeared.
Is this the guy that makes
That
the
Shinigami, ever
voiceovers?
since he handed me the notebook, he hasn't reappeared.
Is that real? Do you really say that?
Mikami was given the notebook by one of the Shinigami. But it seems that Shinigami hasn't been following him.
Why?
Is that fake? Do they want say that so that they don't
To
feel
throw them
afraid?
off?
Right. So they're not afraid of him. But I feel like Light knows that.
I mean, he has left. He has been,
We've seen him careless
yeah,
once,
a couple times.
twice before, yeah. Unless they brought their own notebook.
Which would be the smart thing to do.
It's gone.
The mark.
The mark I left is gone. Two of them are gone. The room's been left just as it was. Housekeeping hasn't come in yet. Then how and why would anyone switch these two notepads for new ones?
Oh, he swapped in for two new ones. Oh, so he wasn't saying how many they wrote. He just he thought that they would put in a whole new notebook.
Near. I believe what you said earlier. Elle has been meeting Takada almost every single night.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, then what about this? They are passing notes to each other. I confirmed it.
Mr. Aizawa, please don't take any unnecessary actions on your own.
Unnecessary actions?
He already knew.
I must corner him in a dead end with a plan that would guarantee his defeat. This is what it will take to stop him for good. Mr. Aizawa, I'm going to be blunt with you. You and the rest of the task force are already out of the picture.
Dang.
However, if you still want to help capture Kira, you can. I want you to watch him in order to win against Kira. And after that, I want you to be a witness to the end of Kira.
Dang.
A specific victim's name on several different pages. Oh, front and back considered one page. Okay.
Interesting.
This has been a year of breakthroughs for me, and I'm sure for many others as well. And what better way to bring this year to an exciting close than with the East-West Pop Music Festival?
Oh.
All right, the Pop Music Festival is about to begin.
Matsura, shouldn't you be checking over the reports on Kira's killings?
Yeah, in a minute. But after Misa Misa performs, she's the opening act this year. We gotta cheer her on. Yeah!
Can we help you?
Pardon me. We're from the SPK. We'll need you to come with us.
What? She's not gonna get to perform?
Dang.
It's very unfortunate, but it seems that this year's opening act, Miss Misa Amane, has not entered the concert hall yet. Of course, many unexpected things
What's going
can happen
on?
at the Pop
Mogi
Music
didn't tell us
Festival.
anything about
There's
this.
always surprises.
Take me back to NHN right now!
Oh.
What's the plan here?
Near.
Yes? What is it, El?
We have a problem. Mogi and Misa Amane have gone missing.
I'm already aware of that. I was the one who took them into custody.
Oh.
You what? Kidnapping is a blatant criminal act. You have to stop this now.
Actually, Mr. Mogi and Amane both came here willingly. You can even ask them yourself.
I'll put them on the line now.
Oh.
Here they are.
Mogi, Misa, this is El speaking.
Right!
I'm told that Nier is detaining you. He said that you both agreed to it. Is that true?
Yes.
It is.
Oh.
Mogi.
Actually, I was against the whole
Oh,
thing, but Mochi said it would be best if I just went along quietly. He told me we would have both been killed if I didn't.
All right. It's fine as long as you both consented to this.
Light Yagami, I'm sure the significance of this move isn't lost on you.
Mikami leaves work at almost the same time.
I guess 'cause
with
it's the
only
same.
slight variations. He leads a completely scheduled life for the most part.
So, he always goes to that particular gym every Monday and Thursday at around 9 o'clock, is that correct?
Yes, he's kept that routine for the past 4 years, ever since he joined. He didn't even skip New Year's Day.
Oh, there you go.
I
That's
became
why
a
I
member
knew.
and made a few inquiries to confirm it myself.
So then we can assume that he will be there on Monday the 31st as well?
Yes, if he's the type of man who would go on holidays, then he'll certainly go on New Year's Eve.
Would it be possible for you to touch the notebook on the 31st at the gym?
Yes.
That's the way of double checking for Shinigami.
Oh.
If there's a Shinigami around. No, if there was one, I'd be dead. It's too late to turn back now. I have to touch it.
Is he gonna walk in?
I was going to say that. What happened?
Was it the fake one? Oh, but he said to get a one that make it look exactly like a Death Note.
Yeah.
So this could be the decoy.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I forgot he was supposed to still make a decoy.
I've succeeded in touching the notebook. I can't confirm the existence of any Shinigami at this time.
Commander Rester, please connect me with Mr. Mogi for a moment.
Huh?
Mr. Mogi, according to your investigation and the rules of the notebook, how long can a person be controlled before their death?
Based on the data we got from Yotsuba's experiments, it's 23 days.
Thank you for your assistance.
What does that mean, though?
We have to consider the possibility that Giovanni is already being controlled. In that case, they could be making him say that there is no Shinigami.
Oh, gosh.
Dang.
That means I need to confront El in exactly 24 days. If Giovanni is still alive until then.
Golly.
I saw you had some trouble at the Pop Music Festival.
Yes. I never imagined that Miss Amane would go missing.
Give T an order to contact you and let you know as soon as he's confirmed everything. Once you hear from him, I want you to send me a text message or call me with the following message. I want to see you as soon as possible.
Day 16.
Day 16.
He's just going to keep touching it over and over or what?
Yes, I want to see exactly what he wrote in the notebook. I want to see the pattern in how Mikami writes, if there are any habits, and what kind of notebook it is. I want to see it all, everything in detail, with my own eyes.
Golly. the still camera.
Right.
But he started at a certain point writing these names, unless he copied all the names he did from the real notebook, which is
these are all people that have died.
Yeah.
The handwriting matches that of the records Mikami keeps as prosecutor. There's absolutely no doubt this is his handwriting.
I agree.
With this, we can do it.
I don't know, man.
It's like a false sense of I gotcha because
like progress being made.
Yeah, because I still feel Light's ahead of him. Yeah, this is all like
it's a decoy, and he would have had to like I said, he would have had to go and get he got a decoy notebook and keep doing the killings, but then he had to go and backtrack and write however many pages of names to make it look like a proper notebook.
Yeah, well, or he just started from page 1 and kept writing.
Yeah, but then they would have known, like, if this is really second Kira, there was all these other deaths. Why did it start 2 weeks ago or like a week ago? We've been suspecting him for much longer than that. Were all the killings before that?
True, I got you. Yeah.
Then they would have been on to like, okay, maybe this isn't the right book.
Yeah.
Especially if he's on page 1 and the first killing was only like a week old or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying. But again, it's just like a sense of falsehood that he feels he's about to get him. Because I just feel like Light is like everything that he's falling for, touching the notebook, tracking down somebody who follows such a strict schedule is, I think, all part of Light's plan.
It feels like all part of Light's plan.
Yeah,
it does. It does feel like it, man. And like I guess it doesn't matter that they're being somewhat careless in writing notes. They're swapping out the notepads, and I don't know where they're getting notepads, other hotel notepads like that. I don't really know, but
cleaning ladies.
Yeah, they're swapping them out, but it wouldn't have really mattered just because Nier picked up on what they were doing anyway. He's like, more than likely they're communicating in secret. That's why he called. He's like, is it video only, or is it video and audio, or just audio? He's like, interesting. Okay. And at that point, he's like, they're probably talking in secret.
Right. And he kind of assumed.
Which that would be hard to do. Like having an outward conversation while having a written conversation that's different.
To have to read
and keeping the cadence normal. Because then, like, if I ask you a question, he was like, well, so what are you doing later? And then it's like a 20-second pause as you're reading something. Then it's like, why isn't he? And they even said, like, that was a long pause.
Well, and then even the way that they're having to communicate with the notes, you're right. The cadence is different, but then the reaction. This is one of the things that Light told her initially is you've got to don't react to when you read these notes, which she's done a handful of times.
Yeah.
Like,
the shot. But he played it off as it being something else.
Right.
At least on that occasion.
Right. So that's the other part that's difficult. It's not to react to what you're reading when you're being asked to kill people.
You're right. So I was double checking what they were saying about the front and back. So it goes further. The front and the back of a page is considered as one page. So the death note will still take effect if you write the victim's last name on the front page and the given name. Oh, well, they do first name, last name backwards. So if you write like your first name on the one page, flip it over, last name, it still treats it as one page. It doesn't count it as the same name twice. And it's a continuation. Yeah. Man, these are just like really intricate little rules.
Yeah. I feel like we still don't know all the rules and we're almost done with this show.
I know. Like whenever you ask them how long can they control someone for, I was like, shoot, I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was 23 days.
Yeah, I thought you could only control them. Number.
Yeah.
Like I remember it being in hours.
Leading up to their death, yeah.
Like 48 hours or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah,
but now he's kind of using that.
Yeah, and he's got everybody kind of like he has every Lego man for every character, and he's kind of like moving them. It's crazy the way he's kind of just using that to come up with his plans, and
it's easier for me to watch than L taking a bite into his 15th slice of cake. I start to like feel like I have cavities just watching L
putting all these sugar cubes. It's funny,
or even Mello with his chocolate.
Yeah, L would stack a sugar cubes and does dice.
Oh yeah, right. Nier and L are very similar.
I agree.
Are very similar.
Yep.
In their styles.
Oh man, I'm excited for what's to come on this next episode. Again, it just kind of was like he's falling for all the traps that Light was setting up or is setting up.
At this point, it's like what's going to be the final end game? Like, is it enough for Light to take out N and M and then consider him as like one, or are they the only heirs that were in place? Is there someone after N and M? Because we have 3 episodes left.
Right.
Of the show. And so like when L died, he made it and he had 5 years of just doing whatever.
Right.
So is that like is that what the ultimate, what his plan is to continue, go back to where he was, where he had continued to pretend to be L and just control all these killings.
Right.
Because we only got like a snippet of what the world was like whenever there wasn't any opposition. But like, what's the ultimate, like what's his 20-year plan?
Right.
I mean, we kind of know, but I wonder if it'll show it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And does he think that getting rid of N and M is enough, or does he have to go to the source? Like, does he have to go all the way to that? What do you call it? The orphanage, I guess it's where they're all from. Or like take him out, but then you can't pretend to be L and N and M.
No way.
Someone's another M and N are gone.
Well, remember M killed a bunch of N's people,
right?
When he got possession of the Death Note.
But where's the guy that originally got the note from L saying I'm not alive anymore? Passed it on to my heir that worked at that orphanage.
Yeah.
Like, how do you stop that if it's just they keep turning them out? Like gifted, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
When does it stop?
Yeah, I know right now Light's thinking I got to stop N, but he can't forget about Mello.
Right.
And then whoever precedes that. OP, QRSTUV.
Yeah.
Anyway, good episode. 3 more to go. Looking forward to it, guys. But that's all we got for today. So thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to our channel if you enjoy this content. Full-length reactions are about our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes, linked all down below. But we'll be back in a few days with episode 35. So until then, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.